just reading this that O.J. Simpson's Bible sold at auction over the weekend for $80,000.
We talked about this when it went up for bids.
$80,000. Now,
would you have gone higher?
For my wife,
she's hard to shop for.
I just got her new toilet seat over the weekend.
That's love.
Happy Mother's Day early.
That's right. That's right.
A toilet seat.
It's a Kohler. I don't want to brag. I just, I said, you know what?
Must be nice.
That's right.
Is this one of those? Do they still make padded seats, or have they gone away? Because they used to tear. Remember, that was the drawback.
I didn't see a padded.
The first time you sit on a padded seat as a youth, you think, nothing will ever be better. I feel like
fantastic.
I feel like a princess.
You ever sit on a padded toilet seat?
I hate the padded seat.
You stick to it.
Yes.
It's like a vinyl.
I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I can't remember it's been since probably the 1970s or 80s.
I just saw a picture of a toilet that had like a shag carpet cover over the top of the lid.
Oh yeah, the lid cover.
Saw it on Facebook.
Wow.
Whatever. It's like Child of the 80s. That's why I follow Child of the 80s. And they put it. And this one had like over the top and the lid, the toilet seat lid. It was like shag carpet, like a little thing you fit around it.
Yeah, and the where you put your feet matched.
Yes.
The little horseshoe carpet underneath. When I first saw that, it's like, this is the greatest invention ever.
It's great.
It's a horseshoe rug for the toilet.
Yeah. But really, it probably traps germs. And
I suppose, we grew up in a house with, I grew up in a house with three boys. You know how boys can be when they urinate.
That's right. You get a little spill here and there.
There's spilling and spraying. So this toilet seat you got your wife, is it slow close?
Slow close. I went all the way.
Is it heated?
It's not. No, it's not heated. Now, this was in our master bathroom, and it became really loose. And my wife said, we got trouble here. We have real trouble. This is going to come loose. And then she said, and I know you're not able to get a new one and put it on there. And I took that as a challenge. And I said, you watch me. You watch me do this. Sorry, I'm having a little...
Agita?
A little... Sorry. So, I went and got the toolbox.
The toolbox? Honey, where's the toolbox?
Yep, I got it. And... worked with it and finally got the old toilet seat off. It wasn't easy to get off. It was like stripped, At one point, I was like the Hulk, just trying to, ripping.
Yank it loose?
Yes. But I got it, and unfortunately, I got it off, and then I said, well, I guess I'll have to go get a new one. I got it off before I bought the new one. So I took the old one. Into the hardware store.
Are they universal? This is a dumb question. There's no sizing, right?
Well, it depends. Ours is oval, and some are round. Yeah. And so it said, like, fits toilets of this size. And I basically held up the lid of the old one to the new one.
You brought the seat with you?
I brought the seat with... My wife said, why don't you trace the seat on some paper? I said, no, I'm taking this bad boy in because I want to
wait till they see me come through the door.
Right. I'll have the toilet. And I carried it right in there proudly. And they just said, aisle 47, go. And so I went and compared it. And she told me, I don't want anything cheap. I want a nice toilet seat. I spared no expense. I was like, okay. I went with the Kohler. It was almost the exact same size. And then I got home and actually installed it. And,
strutting around the house.
Yeah. My wife said, we're going to have to call the man on this. But when I got home, I went and got the screwdriver and installed the darn thing. And just, underneath with the, what do you call that thing? A bolt. And screwed it in place. And my wife...
Didn't even use YouTube to
figure it out. Did not. And, 45 minutes later said, well, my wife said, I need to use the bathroom. And I said, enjoy it. Get in there. She's real hard to shop for, but she loved that. She loved it.
Congratulations.
I was really pleased to be able to do that. And now it's a small victory. I mean, I'm not really a man, as we know, and I can't fix anything.
No.
I'm
not going to sneer down my nose at you. I couldn't do it either.
No.
So where's the old seat now? Just sitting out by the curb?
That's right. Well, yes, that's right. I set it out by the car, so if anybody wants it, you can go by and pick it up if you
We
want.
took some. We bought some recently. My brother gave me a gift certificate for Tommy Bahama for my birthday, and found some new beach chairs because ours were getting older. And I'll be honest with you, the last time we were at the beach, couples weekend, BB Shea, Kelly and his wife, my wife and me, and 3 other couples.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had gotten some new chairs, and they were taller than your average beach chair.
That's right.
And I said, with my advancing years, I'm not sitting my ass, an inch and a half from the sand anymore. I want a taller chair.
Getting up gets more difficult.
Getting up is more difficult. Getting down into the chair is more difficult.
You'll see BB Shea.
Oh, I'm already there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It's tough for me now.
yeah, it's tough. You got to use
Those
your
low
arm.
boys.
Yeah.
Those are tough.
So we upgraded and got taller chairs
oh, good.
with the gift card.
Well, that's nice.
Took the old chairs, which are still okay, but they've got 10 years of wear and tear on them.
Right.
But they're not beat up by any means. Left them out by the curb on trash night. They're gone in 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Those are
The
nice.
gypsies came by and took
Well,
it.
yeah, that's pretty nice. No word on my toilet seat. It's out there.
Yeah.
It's out there today. In fact, today
Lucky.
is trash day. So I should have signed the darn thing,
Man.
I mean, if you want it, you can have it. But no, it's pretty broken. I had to rip the thing off its hinges. The O.J. Simpson Bible went for $80,000. It's Simpson's 1994 copy gifted to him by Robert Kardashian.
So this is post-arrest.
94. Now the
It
murder
would have to be.
the murder was in June of 94. So did he get it right before or right after? Did it? I bet.
Well, how close were they before they became...
They were friends. They vacationed
Before
together.
the incident. Okay.
But I bet you
Why would you give a friend a Bible?
yeah, he gave it to him. You're right.
Happy 4th of July.
You're right. That's right. He gave it to him while he was in jail.
It had to be.
Did I hear that somehow they were
The answers are inside.
The answers are inside. Like messages were passed to him inside the Bible. Well, Kim Kardashian made a bid. Kim's the wife. Who's Robert Kardashian's wife?
Chris.
Chris.
Kim is the middle daughter.
No, but it was Kim. But I'm right here. Kim offered $15,000 for it before it went to auction, but it was contractually obligated to go up for auction, and she didn't bid on it, so it went to somebody else for $80,000, a little over $80,000. I'm not sure.
We don't know the buyer?
No, anonymous buyer, $80,276.
Is there anything in there that indicates it's Simpsons?
It doesn't say.
Because some people put their names in the
right,
Bibles.
right? And is
Some
there?
people scribble notes and.
Well, remember he had it in prison, so maybe he was writing little notes while in there. Now, that would be fascinating to go through it and see just what he said. I don't know. That's a good question. But again, Kim Kardashian wanted it, but was denied the opportunity to purchase it, and she only offered $15,000. Had she gone higher than that, I guess she could have gotten, because she could have blown most people at auction out of the water. But she decided not to, I guess.
Do you think that will resell in our lifetime for $100,000?
I do. I think that. Well, I don't know how. I mean, as time goes by, will the interest in that?
Does the market cool?
Yeah. Does it cool down or heat up? All those collectibles, though, seem to just go up in value. Was it the Paul Skeens baseball card went for like $1.1 million?
Yeah.
Did anything make that special, or was it just that it was a Paul Skeens card?
It was a 1-of-1. It was his rookie patch, and that whole card thing. It's really about the minor details, and that was a very special one.
They only made one up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he had an incredible year.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris Demm was here for your take on Cal Ripken. It's the first I'd ever heard of this. Do you know the Cal Ripken story?
From BB Shea?
I don't think you do.
No, I don't think I do.
You weren't here for this. I'm fascinated by it. Now, I've looked at it on the internet. Everybody denies it, but BB Shea thinks it could be true. I just heard about this. There's a rumor, and I guess it's been around for a long time. Now, if you go online, they're going to say, not true, not true, not true. But it's fascinating that Cal Ripken, of course, he holds the record for most consecutive games played, that near the end of that streak, he was closing in on the record, and he came home and found his wife in bed with Kevin Costner. All right? So he punches Kevin Costner in the face and hurts his hand, making it impossible for him to play in the game that night that the Orioles had at
How do you play?
Camden.
Was he playing third or short at that point?
I think he's playing shortstop, and he
Can't hit
couldn't
with
hit.
a broken hand.
It wasn't broken, but it was swollen, and it would be almost impossible for him to play. So the lights at Camden Yard had an electricity problem that night. And they were unable to play, giving him 2 days rest. They had an off day the next day, and he was able to come back for the next game. But that streak would have ended thanks to Kevin Costner betting his wife. Now, everybody says that's false except for me and BB Shep.
I believe it.
I believe it.
That's a
too.
great story.
It's too good a story not to.
Costner.
It's too good a story not to believe. Kevin Costner, the swordsman. And Ripken and his wife now are divorced. They are not together anymore.
Okay.
I was like, yep, that's a thing, and that's real. That really happened. I was totally believing that. Were you mad? This is baseball related, too. Were you mad at the woman who, we didn't get to this the other day, at the opening day game for the Yankees, she sang the national anthem, but she used her phone for lyrics. She had to read the lyrics off her phone. I don't know why I wasn't that bad at it. Everybody was ticked. I mean, everybody was angry.
Really?
And I wasn't that put. I mean, I saw it on Entertainment Tonight or Inside Edition, and everybody online was like, "How dare you know the anthem?"
Yeah.
She's a Broadway actress and singer. She does musicals in New York. I don't even know her name, but she did opening day at the Yankees game for the national anthem, but she was staring at her phone the whole time. It didn't bother me that much. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm sure in her defense, it's nerve-wracking to sing that song anywhere.
Yeah.
In public at a Yankee Stadium opening day.
I mean, most of them know it. You know the song already, but maybe she just wanted it there for back. She did look down at it several times, but they're saying you should know our anthem before you sing it.
Smart for her.
To do it?
Yeah, I think at risk for becoming a meme and forever being known as the person who messed up the national anthem.
Well, she probably will be.
Yeah.
Now she's phone girl.
But then there's
There's
this.
That's what she is now. I mean, people really made a stink out of it. I didn't. Like, if it was the Super Bowl and whoever it is was looking down at the phone, I think they
that you assume
different.
they rehearsed
exactly
a lot leading up to it.
Do you not assume that for opening day at the Yankees game you'd think
I
they
guess.
rehearsed?
Remember our buddy Pat Godwin?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Did he sing it at a Phillies game?
Yeah, he
used to work at Philadelphia radio. Now he's a stand-up. Well, now he's in radio.
Yeah,
again. I think did he try to read them off the Jumbotron?
Yeah, they had the lyrics on the Jumbotron,
but there was a delay or something.
Yeah.
Is that his issue?
Yeah, that's right. They didn't flip the words fast enough, and he's like holding notes.
Early light.
Jumbotron got stuck. Then you're in trouble. Flip it. Then you're.
I think he said
trouble.
Godwin said that was the most nerve-wracking thing he had ever done.
Yes, it's hard.
Anthem at a Phillies game.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
We did it once and did it okay. We were a little off, but they were forgiving.
It's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Terrifying.
The crowd was forgiving, but I mean,
correct.
I think if you do your best, the crowd is on your side. But if you make fun of it in some way, or like even in her case, just hold the phone, like, hey, you don't do something like that.